Hey guys, what's up? It's that guy Juice here, and today I have a Thunderbird stun deck, and pretty much the way it works is that you summon Thunderbird, and his effect just makes him like Rabbit, Wind Up Rabbit, not Rescue Rabbit. That is. So yeah, here's the deck list. Blacklist Soldier because you do run lights and darks, and he's good. Card D because you draw cards, and plus ones are good. Effect Veiler just because it's random and it's a light for Blackluster. Three Mad Duelist Imaginally. I don't care. It's a Madalus, and it can search itself, and then when it's destroyed, it goes back to the deck. So you search it, it's destroyed, goes back to deck. You search it, destroyed, goes back to deck. Never have more than three of these out in the field at once. Always keep two on field and one in hand, just in case like torrential or something. But yeah, it's really good, and it's a level 4 too, so you don't have to use your Thunderbirds and Exceed if you want to go to level 4s. So that's really cool. One Weisel, because when you know when one of your things gets destroyed, you can just summon Weisel from your hand, and Weisel's amazing because he does Weisel stuff, and he's a Dark BLS. Three Photon Tigers because they add themselves to hand, they continue keeping an advantage, and they're 2,000 when you have two of them out, which is really good. And it's another light. Tour Guides because Sangan searches out everything in the deck besides two cards. Four cards actually, never mind. And actually, never mind. This is a 2,000. I keep thinking it's a 1,200, but it's a 2,000. So it can search out good cards. Let's just say that. And you're most likely to be exceeding it anyways. It doesn't matter. Thunderbird, it's just like Rabbit, so that's my reason for running these guys. The thing about Rabbit is that it may have less attack, but you can activate multiple Rabbits. And the thing with Thunderbird is that you can only activate one Thunderbird per turn. So that's what you gotta look out for. So yeah, here's the spells and traps. One Dark Hole because it's good, and every deck runs a Dark Hole. Two Forbidden Lands. This is mostly because all your monsters are small besides Thunderbird, so it's just a really good card because it makes your opponent's monsters smaller, and your monsters get that good effect of being invincible to spells and trap cards if it comes to it. More staples and more staples and Avarice just because Madalus needs to be in the deck for it to work, her to work. And not only that, you can return other things to the deck, so it's really good. Double pot because you need to search out cards like card D to draw cards. And yeah, and double smashing because your monsters are small and you just want to give her stuff. One dimensional prism, it's random. That's I think it's deck filler. One Mirror Force, it's more deck filler. The Solemn Brigade, because Solemns are stable. Stellar Road, because if you want to set a lot of cards. And Double Torrential, because Torrential is like good. And, Rabbit and Thunderbird are unaffected by Torrential, and this already, actually, most of your decks are unaffected by Torrential pretty much, just because they already added themselves back to hand. So they're already unaffected by it. And not only that, you can summon a Weisel off a Torrential anyway, so it's really good. Side deck is kind of a joke, but the important thing is double effect Veiler and other things. But I was kind of joking around because Chaos Dragons made second place at that one YCS, so I thought it'd be funny if I sided in Chaos Dragons for whatever reason. I mean, I don't think it would work because it doesn't have all the parts of the deck that it needs, but you don't need every part of the deck. I don't know. This is a dueling network deck, so it doesn't matter. Extra deck. You get your staple synchros. They belong in every extra deck because they're like good. And Monster Born is a really good card. And then you get your Exceeds. Most of these are just random. These are really good, so you might want to get these because this thing like becomes 3,000. This thing like lets your monster attack twice for 3,000, and this thing makes all your Digens. Um, what was it? They make all your Digens Zen mains. Yeah, it's right there. Except he doesn't pop at end phase, but still, like that's really good. And not only that, you have another pot of avarice, and you have a big guy. You have a double attacker because you don't have warriors. You got Leviair because your stuff gets removed from play sometimes, and Leviair's good. You got X-Saber Invoker because you can overlay it with Tour Guide and you can summon a rabbit from your deck. I already explained the gens, Leviathan because you have the level 3s of course, and Utopia and Buckhorn because you have the level 4s, and Zen Mains is just another level 3. But anyway guys, this is Team Defensive DBK with our Thunderbird stun deck.